Students, in modern physics paper 4th unit radioactivity, in this chapter I want to be explain about the stellar energy. Stellar energy is nothing but internal energy of a star. Otherwise, the energy radiated by the stars. We know that Sun is nothing but star. Most probably, nuclear fusion should be developed especially in Sun. Sun is the most probably the combination of hydrogen and helium atoms. Nuclear fusion, it's not possible at a room temperature. It will be possible at high temperature. Maybe the temperature should be approximately sun's temperature. Okay, in this stellar energy, Bethe scientist was explained with the help of the two cycles. One is the proton-proton cycle. Second one is the carbon-nitrogen cycle. And one main example is nothing but atomic bomb is one of the example for to that nuclear fission. Hydrogen bomb is example for to the nuclear fusion. In this case, atomic bomb compared to that hydrogen bomb is 1000 times more than to that atomic bomb. It will be consisting of the more explosive power hydrogen bomb compared to that atomic bomb. Now I want to be explain about the proton-proton cycle. With the help of this cycle, we want to be emitted to that helium 2,4 particles. Now in this proton-proton cycle, two hydrogen particles combined together, it will be give to the deuterium particle as well as emitted to the positron. Now H11 plus H11 gives rise to deuterium particle H12 as well as it will be emitted to that positron. E1 0, it will be emitted to the some amount of energy is nothing but Q1. Now here also H11 plus H11 gives rise to H12 emitted to the positron particle. Now this deuterium particle combined with one more proton and it will be give to that one more nuclei is nothing but helium 2,3 particle. Now deuterium H12 combined with otherwise attract to that proton, it will be give to that helium 2,3 particle as well as emitter to the gamma rays. Here also deuterium particle should be is combined with proton H11, it will be give to that helium 2,3 particles. These two helium 2,3 particles clubbed together, it will be give to that helium 2,4 particles as well as to the two protons. Helium 2,3 plus helium 2,3 gives rise to helium 2,4. To balance that equation, here atomic number becomes to the 4, but here atomic number is equal to, we require more 2, is nothing but 2 protons, 2 H11 as well as it will be give to the some amount of energy is nothing but Q2. Now it should be that balanced. Yes, 3 plus 3 is equal to 6, here 4 plus 2 also become to the 6. Now not only helium 2,4 it will be emitted with the help of the helium 2,3 particles, with the help of the protons also it will be emitted to the helium 2,4. That one is that H11 gives rise to helium 2,4. To balance that equation, here atomic mass is equal to 4, where here atomic mass is equal to 1. This one should be multiplied with 4. It should be the balance to that atomic mass. and I want to be balance the atomic number. Therefore, here 2 only there, and it cannot change about that atomic mass means I want to be take to that positron. 2 positron should be balanced to this equation. This one, in this case, the proton-proton cycle, it will be emitted to that energy is approximately 26.7 mega electron volt. In carbon nitrogen cycle, the carbon should be attract the proton should be continuously. Finally, it will be emitted to that alpha particle. Again, it will be emitted to the carbon nuclide. Okay, this equation we want to be observe with the help of that number of protons how like should be interacted to that carbons. First of all, carbon atomic number is equal to 6 and atomic mass is equal to 12. This one should be attracted to the proton. It will be emitted to that, and one more new atom, that one is nothing but nitrogen N713, as well as it will be emitted to the some amount of energy. Look here, C612 should be attracted to the proton. It will be emitted to that one more new element, that one is the nitrogen N713. It will be released some amount of energy Q1. This nitrogen also, it will be split into that carbon as well as to that emitted to that one more atom is nothing but positron. N713, it will be split into that carbon C613 as well as to that one more element is nothing but positron 0. Now this carbon C613 again interact to that proton. It will be due to that one more new element is nothing but N714. C613, it will be combined together proton, otherwise attract to the proton. It will be due to that one more new element is nothing but nitrogen N714. It will be released some more amount of energy. Let be that one is called Q2. Next, this nitrogen also should be attracted to that proton. It will be due to that one more new element is nothing but oxygen. N714 should be attracted to that proton H11, gives rise to O815. Yes, 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. 8 atomic number of the element is nothing but oxygen. 14 plus 1 is equal to 15, as well as it will be released some amount of energy is nothing but Q3. Now, this oxygen also split into that more 2 elements. That one is that N715 is nothing but nitrogen, and one more element is nothing but positron. O815 gives rise to N715 plus positron. E plus 1 0. 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. 15 plus 0 is equal to 15, as well as it will be release some amount of that energy. Now, in this case, this one is N715 also attracted to that proton, and it will be due to that carbon particle as well as to that emitted to that alpha particle. Finally, N715 plus should be attracted to that proton, gives rise to carbon C612. Yes, 7 plus 1 8, and here 6 only there, and remaining number is nothing but 2. That one is that helium 2. Yes, here 15 plus 1 is equal to 16. Here 12 only there, and 16 minus 12 is become to the 4. Okay, finally we got to that original element is nothing but carbon as well as to that emitted to that alpha particle. From this carbon nitrogen cycle, we want to be get to that energy is approximately 27 mega electron volt. This is about of the carbon nitrogen cycle. Thank you.